Good day, everyone. My name is Mark Cedric Emanueda, and we are Group 5. Our capstone title is A LAN-based archiving system for record management office of Pamantasan, Lungsod ng Pasig. So, these are my group members. So, yours truly, Mark Cedric M. Almeida. I am assigned to front end. Erwin Jan B. Melia is assigned to back end. And Paul Benson Tivilofsor is the one who assigned our documentation and always talking to our client. So these are the brief introduction of our system. Archives are collection of documents that have been handpicked for long-term permanent storage due to their relevance over time, which may be cultural, historical, or probative. All of the sources gathered over time which makes up an archive's content. The content of an archive is essentially the life cycle of a person or an organization. Archivists archivists are responsible for managing the document produced by activities including the legal, commercial, administrative, and social ones. So, statement of the problem. Number 1. How to effectively archive information to the system. Number 2. How to increase efficiency and expand awareness when information should be archived. Number 3. How to utilize existing knowledge or information from the members of Records Management Office. And lastly, how to manage information and data when it's not correctly categorized and consolidated. So, may I call on Erwin Jan B. Melia to demo our system.
Good day, everyone. So this is our system. First, we're going to log in the admin. So this is our dashboard. The profile picture. You can browse and change profile picture. So the dashboard contains the colleges and the number of files in them. Next is the file upload. Next is file upload. First, we can scan. So we will put it in 2020. Yes, 2020 of College of Business and Accountancy and the memorandum. So we will name this scan file, and, and this is where we select the scanner. So scan. We will just wait a little bit. So after scanning, the scanned item will show in this picture box. So this is the one that we scan. Other option for uploading is this. So first we will select the course. Let's put in 2020. So we'll browse a file. Online class. Open. So upload. Says. Then the programs. We can view files uploaded to different colleges in here. So for example, this, 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 this. Next is the account settings. In here we can register an account. It's either register as an admin or as a staff. We can also choose a profile picture. Next is change password. We can change password right here. Next is the view account. You can also delete account. Yeah. Next is logs. In logs, you can see the different activity logs done by the user. So we can circle dates. Let's try November 1 to December 2. Search. So we can see there 4030. And if we search Paul, 58 activities from November 1 to December 2. So we could also generate report right here. Next is the history logs. History logs, like the activity logs, we can search from different dates. Let's try. We can also generate reports. Next is backup and restore. In the backup section, we'll back up a different destinations. So, for example, the backup destination would be the BU folder. Mm, here. Yes. Next is the restore. With this, we can restore databases. So, next is the staff. So, in the staff, they can only see up to account settings. And then in account settings, they only have change password. And that's all.
Good day, everyone. I am Paul Benson T. Villaplor, and I am here today to discuss the results and conclusions of the study. The developers conducted a survey to test the system's performance. The developers used the system evaluation tool to assess the system and each criterion, including the system's functionality, reliability, usability, efficiency, portability, and maintainability. Below is the legend that we use to determine the numerical and equivalent rating. 3.1 to 4.0 means strongly agree, 2.1 to 3.0 is agree, 1.1 to 2.0 is disagree, and 0 to 1.0 is strongly disagree. In the functionality requirement, each criteria got a rating at 3.9, 3.7, and 3.8 with a mean score of 3.8 and an interpretation of strongly agree. Most of the testers strongly agree that the system met the functionality requirement. For the reliability requirement, each criteria got a rating of 3.2, 3.4, and 4.0 with a mean score of 3.5 and an interpretation of agree. Some users agree that the system is capable of handling errors and that in case of an interruption or failure, the system can recover the data and reestablish the desired state of the system. Some testers agree that the systems met the reliability requirement. Next is the usability requirement. The criteria got a rating of 4.0, 4.0, and 3.8 with a mean score of 3.9 and an interpretation of strongly agree. Most of the testers strongly agree that the system met the usability requirement. The next is the efficiency requirement. The criteria got a rating of 3.9, 3.7, and 3.9 with a mean score of 3.8 and an interpretation of strongly agree. The testers strongly agree that the systems met the efficiency requirement. The next is the portability requirement. The criteria get a rating of 4.0, 4.0, and 3.9 with a mean score of 3.9 and an interpretation of strongly agree. The testers agree that the system can be installed easily and is compatible with computer OS and the system is compatible with desktop platforms. And the next is maintainability requirement. The criteria got a rating of 3.6, 4.0, and 3.9 with a mean score of 3.8 and an interpretation of strongly agree. The testers strongly agree that the system met the maintainability requirements. For the conclusion, based on the results of the findings, we can conclude that according to the client's feedback, the system is functional on the criteria provided regarding functionality, reliability, usability, efficiency, portability, and maintainability. The developers created a system that is satisfactory and acceptable for the standards of the Records Management Office of Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Pasig. The existing knowledge of the Records Management Office is easily used and applied by using the modern functionalities of the system. The LAN-based archiving system increased the efficiency using digitization and automation in file storage. And lastly, the usage of modern techniques like scanning help to archive information effectively. Thank you for listening.